The movie, starring Mads Mikkelsen and Vanessa Hudgens, looks like it's all working up to a big happy ending when Mikkelsen's Duncan finally saves Hudgens Camille and seems to be ready to help her recover. But there's a last-minute shock in store, and it could pave the way for a new movie. Director Jonas Åkerlund has been addressing the question in recent interviews. Warning, spoilers for Polar on Netflix ahead. At the close of Polar, Camille reveals herself to be the only survivor of a family Duncan massacred years before. It turns out that Duncan had spared her, and had been financially providing for her from a distance for years. Camille moves to Duncan as revenge for wiping out her family, but she is ultimately unable to do it. Instead, he promises to help her find whoever ordered him to take out her father all those years before. So will we see what happens next? The ratings for Polar are unclear, although it has generated plenty of online buzz despite terrible reviews. Åkerlund told Screen Rant that, based on the original graphic novels from which Polar takes its inspiration, there is plenty of story left in the tank. It's supposed to be based on the first book, but we kind of borrowed a little bit from the second and the third book as well, he revealed. And we also added some stuff that aren't even in the book, so we had the freedom of working with these characters as we wanted, and, yeah, the Polar story has way more to give. He, Victor Santos, actually wrote 5 books, and there's a lot more stories in there, and the characters are great, so why not? Polar has a 22% score on Rotten Tomatoes. With the consensus reading, an action thriller starring Mads Mikkelsen as the world's most dangerous assassin should be terrifically entertaining, but Polar proves it's possible to ruin anything if you try. Still, Mikkelsen has spoken of his joy at taking part in the project, despite being drained by that excruciating torture scene. Polar is out now.